So I was the only child of a single-parent household growing up. And the first thing I ever learned how to cook, I was in 2nd grade, and it was scrambled eggs. Came home from school, I was hungry when Mom was at work. So I had to give her a call, and she taught me how to cook scrambled eggs over the phone. So a long time ago, you know, Vietnam was being ran by the French. And so we have a lot of same influences in the food, some of the same spices, even the same bread as they use for their banh mi's we use for our po' boys. There are some differences, but there are a lot of similarities to what I grew up with as well. As a chef, you want to showcase yourself, but also the local ingredients around you. So I'm going to travel to learn, travel to cook, and it works well with the Vietnamese ingredients. Welcome to Fine Cuisine. My name is Sean, but you can call me Chef Big Boy Roy. I love to travel, so I had to come here to Hoa Lo commune in the Thanh Hoa province. I had to meet the people here because the people here are working class people. All their jobs have something to do with the sea. And if you know me, I love the sea. So I'm here not only to find out about their cuisine, but to find out about their culture and their way of life. So join me on my adventure in Thanh Hoa, and you won't be disappointed.
From the early morning, salt farmers in Hoa Lo Commune, Hậu Lộc district of Thanh Hoa province are present in the salt fields. Here they use shovels to spread sand on the ground. Over there, they gather the dried sand into piles. Using the water ladles, they dry the filtered seawater on the plot. Everyone quickly finishes their work in the sunshine.
Ciao Tu, ciao cô. What y'all doing over here today?
Chú đang làm cái cung đoạn như vậy là cuối cùng của lấy cát. Anh em đang văng phơi. Sau đó trang lại xe đổ vào trà điểm chắc xuống và đồng thời là đưa nước biển vào lọc thành nước. Và từ cái nước đó thì được lắng lọc tiêu chuẩn thì được đổ ra ô. Một ngày nắng thì nó kết tinh thành muối.
How big are these salt fields?
Cánh đồng này thì rộng trên 30 hectare. Cái cánh đồng này một đội sản xuất của trong hợp tác xã tầm cả khoảng độ 300 hộ trực tiếp làm. Mỗi hộ chia một diện tích như vậy là từ 150 đến 170 mét vuông.
What's the productivity for it per annual?
Một năm thì nếu như cả hợp tác thì nằm cả 550 tấn. Nhưng mà riêng cái cánh đồng này của một đội thì nằm cả 300 tấn.
According to Tuk, from the beginning of the year, the weather has not been favorable for local salt farmers. There has been less sunshine and too much rain. The salt price was low and they could not compete with imported salt. Many salt-making families have converted to shrimp farming. However, there are some families in the cooperative still trying to stick with the job.
Cái nghề làm muối nó tương đối vất vả nhưng cũng không thể nào bỏ được. Cái nghề này nó cũng đã có từ xa xưa rồi. Thực tế tôi là năm nay trên 60 tuổi, 62, 63 tuổi rồi nhưng mà cũng là như vậy đời thứ tư như vậy là làm muối. Ông bà đẻ ra ông bà rồi đến bố mẹ rồi có thể là biết là 4 đời là đã làm cái nghề này muối này rồi. Mời dùng cơm với gia đình. Hôm nay thì gia đình có cái món cá khô, cái món dân dã của quê hương. Thì cá được đánh bắt từ dưới biển, phơi khô và đồng thời mang đi để ăn cho nó nhanh, vừa ăn vừa nghỉ ngơi và tiếp tục công việc như vậy sản xuất muối. Còn tối thì lại về nhà như vậy là ăn cơm ở nhà.
Cảm ơn.
Ở quê cháu có bao giờ được ăn cơm với cái món cá khô đây chưa?
Not too much. Not like this before. But it's good. Good, long. Hey, how much is the monthly income for working here in the salt fields?
Mỗi một tháng thì gia đình chú là thu nhập được 3 đến 5 triệu đồng Việt Nam.
Is that good money staying in Thanh Hoa province?
Thu nhập như thế thì nói chung là sống thì nó cũng không đảm bảo được. Chủ yếu là lại làm thêm các cái công việc khác để nó hỗ trợ thêm. Chứ còn nếu mà nghề muối thì cũng không thể nào mà đủ được khoảng độ 3-40% nhưng mà là cái thu nhập của gia đình thôi.
I think it's cool that you out here working in the salt fields, then you provide the salt to the fish ports, then the fish ports then supply you back with the salted fish that you're sitting here eating. The cycle within the community never ends, you know, they help each other.
The saltiness of the sea was absorbed into the local people's lives, becoming part of their inner selves. White grains of salt are crystallized from the seawater. From that, many simple dishes are created. The trade of making dried fish in Hoa Lộc has started and developed over the last decades, contributing to the consumption of fish and creating jobs for many families. As a chef from Louisiana, where the traditional fishing industry has been thriving for hundreds of years, Sean immediately wants to make dried fish with these ladies.
Time to get ready. I love this. It's probably my favorite part of this whole trip. See, yeah, me being a Louisiana boy, I know how to handle some fish. They do things a little bit differently here. Slide this on all the way down the spine, baby. All the way down the spine. Here. Look at that. Nice fillets. Nice fillets. Look at that. You see that? We go fishing. My grandpa, we have a men's trip every year to Grand Isle, Louisiana. And we have this big fishing trip. And since I was always the youngest man on the trip, they always made me clean and fillet all the fish. When it came to culinary school, I got a flying A in that class with no problem. So, is this what you do every day? Yeah? About how many kilos of fish do you cut and clean every day? That seems like a whole lot. And it's just normally you two ladies, or is it 10 ladies, or how many women is it mostly doing this at one time?
Ở đây chỉ làm mấy người này thôi.
For people from other places, this fishy smell from a fishing village is not very pleasant. The smell becomes more intense under the heat of summer days. All day sitting to fillet the fishes, soaking them into the mixture of salt water. Yin earns about 200,000 Vietnamese dong per day. After this, these fish fillets are dried on the hangers for 2 days.
I think it's pretty cool that they're using the salt not only for seasoning purposes, they're also using it as a preserving tool to help maintain different food. Not too many people still use this practice because people can go to the supermarket and buy fresh fish every day all the time. But the people here, if the weather's bad, if the boats don't work, if somebody's sick, people have to eat. And one simple ingredient helps all of that, and that's salt. Because without the salt, this will go bad in less than 2 days. Where with salt, it can be dried in 2 days and last for 2 months. I think that's amazing. So, here we go, back at the salt fields, and this morning the ladies blessed me with this wonderful bag of salted fish. So I got to thinking, salt fields, salted fish, so why not salted fish cakes? Well, salted fish cakes sound pretty good. We do a lot of seafood cakes back home, crab cakes, fish cakes, shrimp cakes, stuff like that. So I think it'd be pretty good to make some salted fish cakes in the salt fields.
For Sean, the Black family reunion is a special cookbook. It contains recipes seasoned with warm memories and the homemade love of African American families.
So, the lady we got the salted fish from said the best way to soften up the fish to prepare to cook is to soak it in some rice water. That's a little different from me. Normally we just soak it in water just to get excess salt off, but this is pretty good, so I'm pretty sure that it's gonna soften up. Leave it in there 15-20 minutes and it can be soft enough to flake and pull apart, so we can put it into our mixture to make our salted fish cakes.
After the dried fish softened, Sean peeled the fish skin away and cut them into pieces up 2 to 3 centimeters.
So this is all the vegetables, all the seasonings that we're gonna put in here for right now. Now, it's time for the flour to make your batter. Don't forget to add your fish. About 8 ounces or 1 cup of milk. There we go. Now we have our batter. Good mix. Some of you might ask why I don't use a spatula or something to make the mix. Use your hands, you can make sure you get all of the flour and everything mixed in together, so you won't have clumps of raw, dry flour in between your, parts of the batter. So this way, everything will be smooth and mixed together correctly. We can start prepping our herbs for the aioli that we're gonna put on top to brighten it up, give it a little bit more life, to make it a little bit more gourmet, even though we're in the middle of nowhere. Don't need too much, this is very strong. I wish you could smell it. It smells so good. Creole spice, baby. So now you see that my salted fish cakes are finished because of the golden brown color on them. And so since the salt field workers, they gave me a very simple, delicious meal, I wanted to create a meal using some of the same ingredients that they use that would be just as simple, that they maybe can try at home and enjoy themselves. Something that may be a little bit different from just your everyday salted fish and rice. So I hope they enjoy it, just like I enjoy the meal with them.
Làm vất vả mà ăn thế này là ok. Ăn này khỏe mới làm được. Rồi, ăn đi, ăn đi.
Hả?
Làm về đơn.
Làm vậy ngon lắm, xin cảm ơn nhá.
Lần sau làm nữa.
Lần sau về đây làm nữa nhá.
Ăn ngon lắm. Đặc sản. Ngon, đúng ngon.
A new day begins.
Xin chào. So y'all waiting on the boats or y'all just taking a break?
Đang chờ tàu về.
Hoa Lộc is the land of the fields along the coastline, a land of the hardworking people. For generations, the local people have been closely attached to the sea and to the surf, where they can exploit abundant resources.
Chioi, so is these fish already paid for, or y'all just boxing them up to get off the boat?
Tôi mua về, tới chợ bán.
How much shrimp y'all caught this morning?
2-30 con.
How about fish?
Cái này 4 tạ.
So would y'all consider this a great catch, a great day?
Bình thường thôi.
How much is the shrimp?
150.
After the storm, there are just a few boats going offshore. This morning, they returned with mostly small fish for making fish sauce and some other fish. Sean bought some shrimp to make his shrimps and grits.
So here I go again at Quat Fishing Port. While I'm waiting on these big babies to come back in, I'm about to cook a good old-fashioned Louisiana dish, some shrimp and grits. First, before I gotta do anything, I gotta make sure that this shrimp stock is ready so I can cook these grits right here.
Don't throw away another shell. This homemade shrimp stock will allow you to experience the deepest, sweetest, most delicate essence of shrimp.
You see, you can usually use whatever leftover vegetable ends or anything like that to add more flavor into your stock. Small dice. Gotta have your garlic. Smash it, smash it. Poke, smash, poke, smash. I love garlic. I'm not gonna lie, I love garlic in everything, just like I love onions and everything. You can put garlic on everything but milk and cereal, and I'll be happy. Boom, just like that. It smells so good. I wish you can smell it. It smells so good. Man. There's a saying, usually, some people, you use dry herbs. Some people like to use fresh herbs. And the secret with that is, dry herbs always go in at the beginning. Fresh herbs always go in at the end. Remember that. Dry herbs go in at the beginning, fresh herbs go in at the end. A little bit of this Creole seasoning. Since I got here to Vietnam, I added one more ingredient to my Creole mix, and that's ginger powder. Ginger powder and lemongrass, I think, are just one of the best things that I discovered once I came here to Asia. And I will never, ever, ever leave it alone. I'm gonna look for it when I go home, and I'm gonna try to incorporate it into all of my cooking from here on out for the rest of my days. We need to go ahead and get to 2022 to where we get smell-o-vision to add to your television. Cause this smells good as beep. It smells good. I ain't even much lying. Lord, it smells good. Remember, don't forget your grits. Don't forget your grits. Now look at them. Look at. Come here, come here. See how it all starting to look together, come together real nice. Now grits is working.
Now it's time to make the Cajun sauce. Saute some chopped onions, garlic and ginger. Add the soy sauce and lemon juice. Whisk together your sauce.
Lemongrass. You gotta beat it. You gotta smack it. You gotta whoop it. You gotta show it who's boss. You gotta do this lemongrass in here real good. Look at that. I love this stuff. It smells so good.
Salt and pepper the shrimp and add to the sauce. Toss and cook in the sauce until the shrimp is opaque. In a medium-sized skillet over medium-high heat, add the Cajun sauce and then more butter. Whisk and let reduce until the butter is melted about 2 minutes.
So I made this dish, the shrimp and grits, to show my thanks and so it can represent the hardship and the hard work that these people of this village do every single day. Every day they wake up early to go get these fish, to sell these fish, to clean these fish, to dry these fish. And this is my thanks to them for everything that they do. So I hope they enjoyed this just as much as I enjoyed cooking for them. Hey, how y'all doing? Y'all willing to try some shrimp and grits?
For the first time, local people in Hoa Lộc have tried a Creole dish prepared by Chef Big Boy Roy right in the middle of Hoa Lộc fishing port. The simple yet endearing combo of smoking shrimp and creamy grits has won the hearts of all the local fishermen.
Ngon. Nhưng mà ăn cái này ăn lấy không là không ngon. Còn ăn cái này là biết về không là ngon.
Along the coastline of 102 kilometers, there are many fishing villages, many simple people working on the sea. Despite the unfavorable weather, despite the hard work all their lives, they are still struggling, nursing every single rain of salt, saving each small fish to make simple dishes that represent Vietnamese cuisine.
Tôi sinh ra và lớn lên tại vùng quê từ xa xưa. Ông cha là đi đánh cá ngoài các cái vùng biển xung quanh hòn đảo Mê. Cái nguyên liệu cá mà khi mà không khai thác hết thì sẽ được ông cha làm mắm để tần hoặc là bán cho các cái vùng mà không sản xuất mắm. Cho nên là cái việc đánh cá ủ chượp làm mắm đã ăn sâu vào tiềm thức người dân quê tôi.
So I've been in Vietnam for a little over a month now, and one thing that I can always find in any restaurant, store, home, or street corner is nước mắm, also known as fish sauce. The pungent, sweet, salty taste is like no other thing that I've ever tasted, and is the soul of Vietnamese cuisine. And today I'm here to find out why is that.
Nước mắm thì cái cách làm thì rất đơn giản, nhưng mà với mỗi vùng miền thì có một cái phương thức khác nhau, cũng như là với từng cái vị trí địa lý trên giải đất Việt Nam thì do khí hậu nắng gió khác nhau thì tạo nên cái hương, cái vị nước mắm khác nhau, cũng như là mỗi một con cá thì sẽ tạo ra thành một cái mùi vị nước mắm khác nhau. Nước mắm là một cái nước chấm, là một cái gia vị từ xa xưa trong mỗi mâm cơm của các gia đình Việt đã có, cho nên là nó gần như là không thể thiếu được trong mỗi bữa ăn gia đình, nên là nó trở thành một cái tinh túy về ẩm thực, nét truyền thống của văn hóa ẩm thực Việt Nam.
Whether in a fancy restaurant or in a family meal, fish sauce always has a special position. Whether the woman is skillful or not, if she lacks fish sauce, she would struggle to prepare delicious dishes with a distinct flavor for her family.
Mình nấu canh hay là kho thịt cũng phải cho thêm một ít nước mắm cho có hương vị, cho nó thơm.
Nowadays, everyone becomes very busy, especially in the big cities. Families spend less time together during everyday meals. People often choose a convenient way to eat, in the shops, in the restaurant, or fast food stores without paying attention to their family meals anymore. However, in every Vietnamese mind, the scene of family gathering around a meal is still a beautiful part of daily life.
Buổi tối của gia đình tôi mà chuẩn bị được một bữa cơm là đầy đủ. Vì món ngon thì gia đình là quây quần ăn là cứ tấm tức khen ngon, những bát nước chấm này là vừa, hay là bát mắm tôm vừa, là những món ăn mà mình cho gia vị nó vừa muối vừa mắm thì là mình thấy là mọi người ăn là khen là mình hạnh phúc nhất.
Làng của tôi là cũng là làng ven chài đánh cá rồi, cứ hũ mắm á, và hũ muối, là cá khô đấy là chúng tôi luôn là lúc nào nhà nào cũng phải có là bởi vì cái thứ nhất là dành cho gia đình nhà mình ăn trong những bữa thường, hai nữa là trong cái lúc là thời tiết nó thay đổi, nó không cho phép mình đi làm được nữa, thì đây là nó là gần như là nằm sâu trong cái tiềm thức của người dân biển chúng tôi rồi.
A bowl of fish sauce with some chopped chilies, garlic and lime juice. A bowl of purple shrimp paste. A simple yet delicious meal has brought Chef Big Boy Roy unforgettable memories.